Every gun in Call of Duty kicks differently. By the end of this video, Controlayer will be handling all of them, and you will never touch a setting to make it happen. And the timing here matters. Modern Warfare 4 is in beta right now, and the open beta opens up to everyone from August 28th through September 1st. Everything you're about to see was recorded in that beta. So it works today, and it will be ready for the full game when it launches. And if you have been away from Call of Duty for a while and you're thinking about jumping back in, you already know how the first few days go while your aim comes back. That is exactly where Controlayer helps on a lot of fronts at once, and it is completely safe, because nothing it does ever touches the game itself. If you have not met Controlayer before, here's the short version. It is an app that sits between your controller and your game, and it improves what your inputs actually do. No mods, nothing injected, and nothing touching the game itself. Today we are looking at 3 of its features and at the data system that makes all 3 of them work. The first one is Recoil Control. When you fire, your gun climbs, and Recoil Control pushes back down against that climb, so your shots land where you put them. The simplest way to do that is a fixed correction. One vertical value, one horizontal value, applied to every gun you carry. The problem is that no 2 guns kick the same way. A real recoil pattern is not one steady pull in one direction. It is a path measured bullet by bullet that bends and changes force partway through the magazine. Controlayer can play that exact measured pattern back inverted, so the climb cancels out. That leaves one question: which gun's pattern? The second feature is rapid fire. Some weapons only shoot once per trigger pull, so how fast they shoot comes down to how fast your finger moves. Rapid fire takes that over. You hold the trigger down, and Controlayer does the pulling for you at a rate no thumb can match. Here is the catch: that only helps on weapons that fire one shot per pull. Switch it on with a fully automatic gun, and you're fighting your own trigger. So rapid fire has to know what you're holding, and in Warzone, you're holding whatever you just looted off the ground. Nobody is going to alt-tab out of a gunfight to flip a switch. Same question as before: which gun is this? That is what the Smart Gun Selector is for. Switch it on, and Controlayer reads the weapon you're holding straight off your screen. The moment it changes, there is no list to maintain, no button to press, and no delay. Recoil. Control instantly knows exactly which gun's recoil pattern to control and pull against. And rapid fire instantly knows whether this gun even needs it. One switch answers both of those questions at the same time. It sees your screen through Controlayer's AI companion running quietly alongside your game. We have a whole video on setting that up. You'll find a link in the description and a small one in the top right corner right now. So how does Controlayer know what an ISO nightshade even is? All of this rests on the gun data. Every weapon in the game is a row here: which game it belongs to, which mode it appears in, what type of weapon it is, and how fast it fires. Two things matter most here. Behind every row sits that weapon's measured recoil pattern, recorded bullet by bullet from real magazines fired in the range. That is the path Recoil Control pulls against. And this column on the right tells Controlayer how the weapon shoots. When it reads manual, rapid fire switches itself on. When it does not, rapid fire stays out of your way. Alright, let us watch it work. Everything is running now. Recoil Control, rapid fire, and the Smart Gun Selector. Keep your eye on the name in that overlay. Every time the weapon in my hands changes, Controlayer has already changed with it. And the moment it knows the gun, it knows that gun's recoil pattern and starts pulling against it. Watch what happens in the menus too. When I'm holding nothing, it says so. It does not guess. And that is exactly why. It never pulls against a pattern that is not there. And now a handgun, the Crate P68. It fires one shot per pull, so on top of recoil control, rapid fire switches itself on. I touch nothing to make that happen. 3 features, 1 data system, and a gun you never have to tell it about. Get them on the Controlayer marketplace and feel free to join our Discord. If you have a question, you will find the Discord invite link in the description.